Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where there's a secret hiding in the wings of this case that I'm sure will become relevant at some point. Which I'm interested to see how that plays in. So let's jump into this. I don't exactly remember what all we were doing, but we found out about Celeste. Oh yeah, we were trying to find, what's her name? Because, hang on, if we go back to Viola Hall, Adrian Andrews, is that her name? I was right. She's disappeared, and we need to unlock her psyche log. Let's see if you have anything to say. Hey, that's Ms. Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. Okay, we had that last time. And what do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumour going around about her right now. Rumour? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. Okay, yeah, this unlocked a previous dialogue thing. The gossip on Adrian. Okay. So let's go. We go back here. Damn it! I was hoping she'd be here talking to our good pal Matt on guard. I've already got 4 things from you, but I am going to ask you about our good friend Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret? You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. Well, okay, we kind of knew that. Main question is, where the fuck is she gone? We've got 4 dialogue pieces from her. Makes me think there's something we haven't presented. So, to Powers. What if we present Edgeworth? Oh, okay, worth a try. On Karma, no. I'm fairly sure we've done this already. Yeah. Yeah, we've had this dialogue before. I don't know if we've had this one. Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential. Oh yeah, we have had this one as well. No. It's not gonna be that. Like, most of this stuff we'll have presented anyway. No, okay. That guitar case, that was Juan's. I'm guessing you've seen this case before? It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar, which I think we've had this dialogue as well. I'm just trying to be thorough. And I'm kind of metagaming it a bit because he's the only person we can talk to that only has 3 dialogue options that we've done. And I think the upper limit is 4, or at least it has been in the past, so I'm kind of thinking there might be another thing with him that we need to do. Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's do these. Since there were no psyche locks, then that means we can trust Mr. On Guard to be innocent. I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then? Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls. Okay, what is it? Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special going. Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were... I've been mistaken all this time? No way! Ah, she really wasn't kin. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are... Maybe I should have just left it alone. Mr. Nick, stop it. Don't you hide your true feelings from me. Ow, she slapped me. Damn. Can we present stuff to you? Oh. Okay, I am out of ideas then. Did we miss something in an examination somewhere that we need? I don't think there's one in here. We'll check all 3 places in the hotel. 5 places, I guess. Just in case there's some crucial piece of info here. I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? I didn't touch them. Wasn't me, I tell you. I give you my word. Why do I get the impression Lotta helped herself to one of them? Okay. I don't know if that will have helped, but that is a new dialogue. Oh, we've only got 3 from Lotta as well, so we can present stuff for her. Have we presented Adrian to her? No, okay. Have we presented one and Matt? I don't really care for heroes or whatnot. Oh, I see. And the shows they got for kids, those adventures are just plain old boring. Now, adults, we get more caught up in messy, sticky real situations. Even me. Oh. Sounds like the tyke's getting what I'm going with this. Wait a sec here, don't go around getting her mixed up in things like that. Oh, that's the same hero's dialogue, okay. This old granny. Yeah, she kept on glaring at me with those eyes of hers, as if it's my fault. Kept babbling about how she won't forgive people who write trash about her wine. Yeah, we sort of got into a little fight, you know? A little fight? Knowing those two, it was probably more of a blabbering contest. I wonder if that's anything. No. Damn it! Okay, doesn't want to say anything about Edgeworth either. And I just bought that camera. Who did it? The thieving rascal. Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that. When I find the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet. If you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Okay, she's not gonna talk about the photo. Not about the guitar case. I'm just trying everything at this point. Okay. Let's just double check if there's anything we can examine in here. They said something was off about the plate. Like, basically, this knife is missing, which I believe was the murder weapon. I really can't see anything else in there. Let's just triple check everything in here as well. There's just like a camcorder there, which feels like it could be something, but apparently isn't. The tomato juice, the smash stuff, the guitar case. It's just a phone. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new that we missed examining. Just double check all of these. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what is it? I think what I might do is have a quick little look up and see if I can find a quick hint. So this will only take a second for you guys, but I will be back in a minute. Okay, I have found something to try, and I have seen nothing past that, so we need to go back to the Criminal Affairs Department. And we need to present the suicide report that Edgeworth gave to us back to Edgeworth, apparently. I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has two. 2 parts. What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second part. The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews. Miss Andrews? What did she do? She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. Secret? Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. Ms. Andrews, dependent. Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Okay, it replaces one of them. So I don't know if I'd have accidentally happened into that at any point. Maybe I would have done it if I just went through all the characters, but that was not top of my list of things to try, I'll tell you that for free. What's this about Ms. Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impax. And? And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she? They're lesbians, Phoenix. I mean, her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Impax, was gone forever, that's why. But why would that? Is this what they call following someone to the grave? After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counselling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others. When Celeste Impax suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. then that means her super confident attitude. It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Attempted suicide report added to the court record. Can we then present this one to him? Appearances can be deceiving. It's such a cliche saying, but it's cliche because it's true. Ms. Andrews, to think that behind that unwavering brave front, she's been hiding this weakness in fear. Okay, can we move back to other places now? And find people. Aha! That did it. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, On Guard's hotel room. I did just double check that I did in fact unpause the recording. That would have been very awkward because we'd have been down 5 minutes of footage if I didn't. Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone. That's Franziska von Karma. Miss von Karma, what are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so you've got some nerve following me around. Following you? That's you, Miss von Karma. You're the one doing the following. Pearls. You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. What is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. So that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Me too. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? Alright. What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews. She seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Okay. We can maybe we'll try the Psyche Lock now. Let's have a look at this. I do not remember exactly what we needed to present here. Motive for murder. Also, I have some hot chocolate. Oh, that's nice. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Onguard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida. You were not that close? That's right, I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that. I think it was this one, the magazine clipping. Yeah. You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see, however, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corrida? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Corrida for this person's sake? This will be for Celeste. Celeste impacts your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? We did it, we broke a lock. Ms. Impax. She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corrida's manager, so I believe you got close to Mr. Corrida so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Ms. Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death, none. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. And I think this is going to be the suicide note, or the suicide report for her. Ms. Impax's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corrida. Juan? And Ms. Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Corrida. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impax was someone very special to you. And this is the other attempted suicide report. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that's all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. That's... You were dependent on Ms. Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Corrida of hiding Ms. Impax's note. My brain is braining. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was, why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Ms. Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Corrida dead. Me? Ms. Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? I don't think it was her. I don't know if that's just a gut read, but... or how accurate that is. I'm glad we got the, Psyche log, though. That was an interesting one, because it had 4 presentings. 4 opportunities to present something, but the lock's broken a 0-1-1-2, rather than a 1-1-1-1. I don't know if that will make any sense to anyone apart from me, but interesting pattern that the game hasn't done before, I don't think. Like well, it's thrown things off anyway with Wendy Oldbag. Because you just present her something and all 4 locks open. But every other instance of a Psyche lock that we've had to break has been presenting 1 piece of evidence to break 1 lock. And it was the same in this, but the order was slightly skewed towards the end, I guess. I do not need to have been talking about this for a minute. Let's talk to her about the motive for murder. It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. Sorry about my phone there. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews, This one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It's my secret. Mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Carida. Celeste. Without her I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Carida to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so... I understand. Oh, I have one small favour to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Ms. Andrews, if people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Oh, alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Ms. Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Hey, that sounds like someone else I know. Going to meet up with someone and mentally preparing like 5 different opening lines of conversation, depending on the vibe. Who would do that? Definitely not me. Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something? What is it? Ms. Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back. A card? Yeah, I guess she has. Ms. Andrews, what's that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. Interesting. What is it? It looks like a seashell? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Her not remembering something clearly sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Miss Engarde in your capable hands. Why did you say that with inverted commas? That's rude. Ooh, we've got new dialogue here. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right? Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am. You don't look fine to me. Back to the office. March 21st, Wright & Co. Law Offices. This is the... we need to put in a prompt to get people to go back to the office because I feel like it's not a habit that many people would develop. So, what now? Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Ms. Andrews has a motive. You mean Ms. Anpax's suicide note? That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver. Hello, Wright & Co. Law Officers. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Maya, where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her to this whole time. To this whole time? I don't know where I read the word to from. Phew. Which is why, I suppose, she is absolutely famished. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well. Ask my... Maya, is that you? Sis, ask my sis. Maya. Damn it, he cut me off. Mystic Maya said ask my sis, didn't she? Sis? What does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Oh. And here we get this again. Yay. Mia. I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her. How's Maya? She's safe, for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like? I don't know. Apparently Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And? She didn't see the face of her attacker. Ugh. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? Date, question mark, question mark, question mark. Time, question mark, question mark, question mark. Location, question mark, question mark, question mark. My favourite YouTube channel, and Phoenix Wright release day. Oh, I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. This. I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Jack, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. What, like this one? Oh, a seashell card. Okay. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kinda looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. That's really interesting. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. Strange card. Ah, that's it. This shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried. That's the cliffhanger? Okay. Damn. Well, let's save there. This is going to be a bit of a shorter episode this week. I'm going to finish up there. I've been a bit headachy on and off all day, so I just don't want to push it too far today. And also, these to be continued are always better spots to break in than anywhere else, because it gives you like more of an introduction after them. So yeah, we will finish up there. Thank you so much for watching though. I really appreciate it. I've really been having a blast with these games. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying them too. And yeah, we will start the trial next time and try and figure out what happened to Maya, who killed Juan Corrida. Like my long cold shot is that it wasn't Adrian Andrews. I don't think it was her. Watch me be completely wrong and it was her now, but I don't think it was. But it's I wonder if the suicide itself wasn't a suicide and it was set up by someone else who then doesn't want people to find the suicide note and is now trying to frame Ms. Andrews for trying to frame Ms. Andrews by way of Matt on guard, like trying to get us to prove him innocent but her guilty in a quick trial. And I wonder if it might be the kidnapper is somehow involved in that. Because the kidnapper on the radio or on the walkie-talkie thing, I guess it's technically a transceiver rather than a walkie-talkie, because I don't know if they'd have enough range for what the game is suggesting. But he said it's important to win first at any cost, and I think his implication there is the cost is Adrian Andrews, which means I don't think she did it. That's my theory anyway. We'll see how right or wrong I am in the next few episodes as we head into day 2 next time. So, next week, same question mark time, same question mark channel, as I think it was Yanni said in my comments the other week. So yeah, we will find out what happens. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to stop yapping now. Have a good one. Bye-bye.